Post-traumatic stress disorder, or better yet known as PTSD, is a disease developed through people that have experienced a life-threatening situation or event that may cause harm to them. PTSD is most commonly found in war veterans or people who have experienced a traumatic event such as rape or child abuse. In society, most people don't truly know what PTSD is and the detrimental effects it has on someone. They also don't understand the impact it has on a family member or people close to that person. Do you know what PTSD is? You don't know what PTSD is. Do you know what PTSD is?
Yes. PTSD is known as post-traumatic stress disorder and is commonly found in veterans that come back from war.
Definition is post-traumatic stress syndrome. It's not an illness, it's a syndrome. You may be able to lessen the effects of it over time with therapy. Can you ever cure it completely? I don't know.
So what are your thoughts on how society views people with PTSD?
I think that people view them as like outsiders or something, but they're really not, because they're just normal people who just have another struggle in their life. So, yeah.
PTSD, they have like traumatic experiences and it takes them back every day to those hard times in their life, and these people in society don't have enough knowledge on the subject. I know this video you guys are going to do is going to help get the word out and help the people with PTSD and everybody around them just have a better understanding.
Is PTSD preventable?
There are actually no precautions to prevent PTSD. It all depends on how a person takes a situation and how they come out of it. So it all depends on the individual.
When it comes to war and PTSD, I don't think there's any you can do to prevent the PTSD. I think when they get back, we can manage it. And that's the most that we can do with that, because war is war, and things are seen in war, and there's certain actions that they're forced to take in war that it's just not avoidable. So they're going to come back with some sort of emotional issues that we can help them to overcome or to actually live with in a more healthy manner than if we didn't talk to them at all. PTSD, when it comes to the workplace or just here in the US, I think we can manage the workplace or manage our environment to limit the amount of stimulus that leads to PTSD, but that takes the availability of resources and counseling on site and not overlooking any problems that they might have.
Has PTSD ever affected you or a family member?
As my uncle, he served in the war, and nowadays, we talk about it here and there, but whenever we do talk, and a random noise or something like that happens while we're talking, he'll just automatically look over his shoulder and just stop the conversation completely. And it's I know it's related back to the war and all that, but it's a severe case of PTSD, and it's yeah.
Okay, well, my thoughts on PTSD. I think it's good that people are recognizing it officially now, because in the past I know people suffered. My mother said my father had horrible nightmares after World War II. He's an Iwo Jima survivor, one of the Marines who survived. And he would have violent nightmares that she would be beaten and go sleep on the sofa because my father was just thrashing around. And at that time there was no treatment, people didn't talk about it. Some of the men would drink to try to forget their memories. So I think it's good that people are now recognizing that it might be a medical condition and they need counseling.
National PTSD Month is in June, and the color that represents PTSD is teal.